Dalton here. Over my many years of giving guitar lessons, I keep hearing some of the same requests. And it's about speed. How do I play faster? And sometimes people will say to me, hey, I was playing it great at 100 or at 110, whatever the number is on the metronome. And I'm just making some mistakes, but when I sped it up, I made even more mistakes. And even faster, I made even more mistakes. Well, the trick to playing something quickly is to play it slowly, correctly. So you want to slow the thing down and play it correctly all the time. See, otherwise you're practicing the mistake. If you're playing something too fast, you're playing it over and over again, you're repeating the mistake. You're practicing the mistake. You're getting better at making the mistake. I want to show you some of the tricks. I hate to even call them tricks. It's just proper technique. I want to show you some of the proper technique for playing faster, and then I'm going to show you how you can speed it up. So let's take a look first at the left hand, at the fretboard. Now, I'm going to play here a very simple exercise where I'm just going to use the 5th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, and 8th fret. The trick is to keep your fingers low. When I'm playing the 5th fret, don't have your fingers way over here. They need to be really close to the fretboard. So when I play 5, don't accept the 5th fret as right if your fingers are up here. Bring them down. When you play 6, if your fingers slide back, bring your fingers back down. Then accept it as right. You may need to start playing this 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise by having your fingers really low and going very slowly, concentrating, a lot of concentration to get this thing together. You may need to do that. So that's what we have going on in the left hand. Well, where's the rest of the tricks here? Proper hand positioning. See, if I fly this part of my hand out, my fingers are going out. But if I keep this in, then the fingers have nowhere else to go except for over the fretboard. That's where they need to be. So this isn't right. This isn't right. You know, none of this stuff is right. Okay? This is right. Now let's get a look at the back end of the guitar as well. See where my thumb is? And see my fingers, my palm is not touching the guitar. If my palm is touching the guitar, look where my fingers are. Okay, they're facing up or across. So your thumb needs to be in the back, and this part of your hand needs to be parallel to the neck. You've got to do that. You will catch me sometimes playing open position chords, relaxing, having my thumb up here. Can't do anything fast that way. You've got to have your thumb in the back. So if I'm trying to run a scale passage, I definitely have to have my thumb in the right position and my fingers low, hovering over the fretboard. There are a few exercises that we're going to give to you in a PDF form, so it'll be tabbed, with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, all these different patterns for your fingers, for you to practice slowly, keeping your fingers low. Let's get a look at the other hand. Now, picking, I'm going to exaggerate. I may even just end up picking right out of the frame here, out of the picture. But if you're picking like that, look how far away I'm now. Like I said, I'm exaggerating. Okay, what if you're picking like this? You're still too far away. My pick just passes the string and just comes back. Now, I'm using the very tip of the pick, so I'm not jumping in too much. I'm way towards the tip. Okay, let's get a look at my hand here. How am I holding the pick? Don't use 3 fingers. Use 2 fingers. Okay, some of the books they'll show you with your fist, you know, they'll say a light fist, and the pick is perpendicular, the point of the pick is perpendicular to your thumb. Okay, Now these fingers are tucked in. Often I have my fingers out a little bit, so I've relaxed this a little bit more. 2 fingers on the pick. If you have 3, 1 will slide off. You'll lose control of the pick and it will go in the guitar. If it's near a vent, it'll fall in the vent. The pick seems to follow Murphy's Law. It'll go to the worst possible place. It'll shoot around the room, end up behind the stereo, behind the refrigerator if you're in the kitchen. It goes to all the wrong places. Anyway, 2 fingers on the pick and just pass and just come back. So here's the picking hand exercise. Once you've done the left hand and you might be feeling a little bit tight up there, relax that hand, completely relax. You may even want to put it by your side and just dangle it. Don't shake it out. What I'm going to do with the picking hand while that hand's relaxing is just do a very slow tremolo exercise. And you could build up the speed a little bit. But the trick here is you don't want to put your arm into spasm. You don't want to tighten up and go like that. That might be fast, but you don't have control, and you won't be able to get it faster. You won't be able to control the increase in speed. So that's my picking exercise. I have put out a beginner book and a beginner video, and we do talk about these things. Of course, it's part of the first lesson. But this is what you need to do in order to build up speed. Now, there is another trick, if you will. I hate to call it a trick or a secret. It's not really a secret either. I'm going to show you how to use a metronome to increase your speed. This always works.